Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kimmich. Tolisso. Tolisso goes looking. Bonaventura. Lorenzo Insigne. That's a good ball to find him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Thiago. Hernandez. Thiago. Muller. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Javi Martinez floats one over. Chiellini. Bonaventura. And it's Jorginho. Immobile. Could be a chance here. He's gone for it. Goal, Italy! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Muller is fouled.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
He's shaping up to have a crack, he's trying the shot. Romagnoli can get it clear. Muller. Immobile. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Bonaventura. Marco Verratti, and it's Pelotti. Bonaventura. Bonaventura needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Romagnoli. Verratti plays it forward. Jorginho. He's had a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Immobile is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Verratti. Real chance! Decent enough try.
Marco Verratti did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jorginho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Muller. Thiago. Shot a goal! In it goes!
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Just brushed off the ball there. Tolisso has been caught there, it's a foul. Hernandez, Thiago, Javi Martinez, Tolisso, Thiago, and it's Muller, well positioned to make that interception. Lorenzo Insigne, Immobile, Belotti. Jorginho battles to win it back. Big chance! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Bonaventura. Jorginho, Bonaventura, and it's Immobile. Lorenzo Insigne. Kimmich does well to read it and intercepts. And here's Perisic. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Italy head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tolisso. Marco Verratti. And the counter is on. Insigne with a delicate ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Insigne. He's got through. Now it's Immobile. And the shot! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Jorginho. Bayern Munich are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Marco Verratti. Spinazzola. Jorginho. Romagnoli. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Bonaventura. And it's Belotti. It has a hit! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Marco Verratti. Good Offside that time. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Perisic, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Kimmich tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Coman. It's Lewandowski! Bonucci gets rid without sophistication. Thiago, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Thiago. Good ball, it's found its target. He's managed to get himself offside.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Marco Verratti. It's a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Quagliarella. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Marco Verratti. He's left his man. Quagliarella. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Hernandez, Philippe Coutinho, Müller, Coman.
Bayern Munich are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Jorginho. Desperate defending required here. Gnabry goes short. And it's Coutinho. Oh, real danger here. Now the counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets away from his opponent. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Italy win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer, but that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Your reflections then, Jim?
Italy won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena. He's had a goal! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's had a shot! Zielinski. Fabian Ruiz. Zielinski. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looking to break out here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Zielinski. And it's Cajon. And here's Mertens. Mertens! Jose Gaya tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Koulibaly. And it's played forward. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Gonzalo Guedes. Coquelin. Parejo. Gonzalo Guedes gets it, and now what? Oh, good interception. Fabian Ruiz. Cajon. And here's Cajon. Cajon. Gulam. Zielinski. Mertens. Milik. Hits one! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Napoli are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, has a go!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Parejo. Parejo goes looking. Shapes to shoot! Goal! This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And Milik!
Milik usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Coquelin. Cajon displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence.
And they've been caught out here. Milik tries to float one. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run...
And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Already up and running for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Zielinski. Garay. Carlos Soler. Coquelin. Into the channel. A chance! Koulibaly attempts a clearance. And the defence can get it clear. Garay. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ball's out on the left now. Milik. Gabriel. Gaia. Parejo. Carlos Soler. Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Zielinski plays it forward. Milik needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Fabian Ruiz. Could move up a gear here. Has he picked him out? Rodrigo. Malqui gets it away. This could spell danger. Zielinski hurtling down that right flank. And here's Mertens. Milik. Callahan going for goal! Oh, taken with style! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Valencia are making a change now. 2 changes being made right now. Napoli go 2 up and into a position of... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Coquelin. Lee Kang-in. Callahan. Zielinski. And it's played forward. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Milik. Mertens. Now, can he capitalise? Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Well played, he saw that coming. it's Mertens. Kaya. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Coquelin. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Carlos Soler. Gulam. Hoists it forward. Going through. Mertens. He's gone for it. He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Piccini. Vas. Coquelin tries to get it forward quickly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Piccini goes looking. And time is up. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Long really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Gervinho. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And here's Gervinho. Keeper's ball. And it's long. James McCarthy. Hendrick gets it back. Forward it goes. Gervinho. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's the long. Hendrick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
James McCarthy. Hoists it forward. Damian. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's played forward. Gervinho. Kurtic. Kuchka. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Caramo. Shapes to shoot! Gervinho gets flagged offside. Kurtic battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Goalkeeper's ball. It's a mistimed tackle and it is a penalty. Parma have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
Palmer take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Karamo. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Well positioned to make that interception. Hendrick. James McCarthy. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Hendrick. And it's long. Looking to get within range. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy.
He's having a go. Played it short. McCarthy. Hendrick. Long has a go! It's broken loose. Damian goes looking. Now it's Gervinho. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Gervinho. Kurtic, a scorer already in the game. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Palmer having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. Palmer carrying a one-goal lead. Kurtic. Karamo. Gervinho. He gets past his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Kuchka. Kurtic. Damian. Kuchka. Karamo. That intervention was very necessary. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Hendrick. Timely intervention. And out to safety. And it's McCarthy.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chance! Defenders on the back foot. Gervinho cuts it out, gets the better of his man. Caramo striding forward, facing goal, going for goal! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Palmer grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Hit into the middle. And that's been repelled. That's a promising ball. Almost face to face with the keeper. And he's gone for it! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Disappointing finish in the end.
Parma really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through the middle. He's had a look. He's got away. Has a hit! Now a chance to break. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Kotic, and he's surging through. Oh, he's found him in space, and he's cut it out. Kurtic. And there's a long ball. Looking to break out here. Going through. Gervinho. Can he find a finish now? Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Parma, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Parma